The Roman Gabriel Show. Listen to The Roman Gabriel Show at RomanGabrielShow.com or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Mac Jones. We hear a lot of people who really don't know what goes on in a locker room and don't know what a quarterback deals with in the transition from college to the pros, but you do know that. What are some of the things, Jeremiah, that make Mac special and why he's having so much success?
The first word that comes to my mind is humility. When a man is in a place of humility, then that he places himself in the greatest place to be, to receive as a student all the things that come at us in life. And that's for me, that's what I with Mac, when you're humble, whether you got a great game or not a good game, you keep that even keel about you. When you're humble, you're able to with your teammates, you gain the respect of those that are older and younger. With your teammates, those that are your coaches. And so Mac has just carried himself from the day he came on campus at the University of Alabama in a very humble way. And I would just attribute that to how he was raised.
So I would suppose that you're not surprised at his ability to, from a mental side of the game, to learn so quickly, to improve weekly like he has in terms of his reads, in terms of ball placement. He just seems to be extremely calm in the pocket and able to process quickly. And I kind of think with Nick Saban's relationship with Coach, with Bill Belichick, that there really isn't a surprise that Bill Belichick was happy to have Mac Jones in the first round drop to 14 for being in the right situation, which people seem to say, do this about him because, well, he's in the right situation. He's in a Bill Belichick offense with a great rushing game and a good defense, and they don't expect him to do much. And Coach Mangini was on First Things First this morning talking about Mac, and he said there's two things as a quarterback that you have to do great, regardless of whether you're at Alabama or you're in the NFL, and he does both those great, and that's process quickly and ball placement. And if you look at how fast he's processing and the placement of the ball, it's almost, Jeremiah, today, everybody's wowed by the big arm. Everybody's wowed by the running quarterback. Everybody's wowed by, I hear this same thing about, well, his ceiling's high, and Mac's ceiling is here. Well, the ceiling includes your mental ability, your leadership ability, and the intangibles, as well as how fast you can get rid of a football.
It does. What you just said about ball placement, I'll tell you, last year, the 2020 season, coming to that season, I thought I would never see anyone that could place a ball like Tua Tagovailoa in college.
And he's incredible, yeah.
Yes, but the deep ball that Mac, just placement against last year, he exceeded what I saw Tua Tagovailoa do here at the university.
When you talk about Mac, there's so much talk, but the bottom line is, I played quarterback. My dad played 17 years in the league, was an MVP in the league. So he showed me what is great about a quarterback. When you come into the NFL, everybody can throw. Everybody can make the throws. And I don't care what you say. Yeah, you may not have a strong arm as John Elway or Dan Marino, but bottom line is everybody can make the throws. It all comes down to, can you process, placement of the ball, and do it when the pressure's on, when it counts. And Max seems to be great in the red zone. And here's the other thing that people overlook. The reason why Patrick Mahomes struggled until a week ago is Patrick was throwing interceptions. He hadn't done that in the last 2 years. He was making some throws that were un-Patrick-like. Bill Belichick's always been about protecting the football. Live to play another down. Take the sack if you have to. Throw the ball away and let's punt. And I know that's what Nick Saban says, right?
Exact same thing. The exact same thing. And, again, what we're saying, the way that Mac had been taught to prepare. We said it, spirit of excellence, but that spirit of excellence has to come because there is the work ethic of preparation. And that's where, again, I think Coach Saban, Coach teams, that's where we're a little bit ahead of people because of the way that the players are taught to prepare.
Jeremiah Castille with us, Alabama, the NFL. And the other thing it comes down to, Jeremiah, is winning. Nobody cares about stats inside the locker room if you're winning. And I think guys like Mac and other quarterbacks that are about the team, which is what Nick's all about and what Belichick's all about, and that's what Brady was all about. I'm not sure there's another draft pick that came out this year that could have handled the expectations of the Tom Brady shadow either, which nobody's talking about.
Well, I'm laughing because if there was a player that had all of the tangibles and the training, the background, we could say championship pedigree, being on this big stage in college, at a young age, then Mac is probably the only player in the country that could step into that.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching The Roman Gabriel Show. And for more exclusive video and audio archives, go to our official website at romangabrielshow.com. That's romangabrielshow.com. And enjoy. We'll see you soon.
Listen to The Roman Gabriel Show at romangabrielshow.com or wherever you listen to podcasts.